Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be on main today. We're playing as Goliath. It is weather control, which is a bit of a greenish map. We did very recently do Bog, I do believe. So we'll do Wendigo. It's one of the skins that I do kind of like. I never used to like it originally. It was just one of those skins that was just sort of obscure, you know. I never really picked it, never really looked at it or anything like that. But I've grown to love his ivory spikes on his back for this skin. His claws are also made of the same stuff as well, so they're quite highlighted in game. It's quite nice. Similar to the magma skin. Who is this team? Because I didn't actually announce it and I didn't even look. So who we got? Roval, Torvald, Wasteland Maggie and Hank. It is a alternate version of the Beam team. Rogue Val is more aura based than normal Val. Wasteland Maggie is just the better version of Maggie, and Torvald is actually very high damage, so we'll see. Hank is obviously also a very solid support. We'll go through the cave in this one. Do we get any move speed in this? No, we don't. As usual, we're going to be feeding up to get out of stage 1, which is the point of the game where you are the most vulnerable as the monster. You want to be running away because you're not really going to be able to defend yourself. Not into that, give me flame breath, thank you. Thank fuck, it's walking away. So, do not want to fight a tyrant at stage 1, because that would be me losing. So we are quite close here to stage 2. These will take us to it. Excellent. Right, they're actually within smell range, which is quite concerning because that means they're actually very close. Beautiful animations, attention to detail. This game is absolutely fucking brimming with it. It all adds to the experience itself. Grab it here. So I'm not peeking through there as well. So we'll grab the ability to throw rocks. We'll go to stage 2. Those tusks are going to start poking through his back as he gets bigger. Each monster has three different shapes and sizes, obviously from stage 1 to 3. So one of the more exciting, well, not one of the more exciting factors, but one of the exciting factors about, you know, what we could have had with other monsters in this game. All the different stage up styles and all that kind of thing. You get armor regen, but it's not the best buff for Goliath. You get a lot of food here though, which is nice. It was nice to add that into the meter, but we'll get into our first engage here now. Ideally I don't want to fight next to the sloth though. We'll prioritise me. It's going to go for them initially because it's seen them, but as soon as I get in there, it's going to start on me. Do manage to isolate Maggie in this one quite easily. There you go. Pinned at the moment. Oh, I actually got a DOT. Nice. I'm going to go for Hank now, because Hank's the second most important target here. Downing Hank removes this team's ability to shield and defend itself. Dodge that one just in time. There we go. They do actually have a med bay right there, so we might not get anything for them strikes. We don't have any armour at the moment, so let's be careful. Red bar damage is permanent as the monster. The only way you get any of it back is through your evolves, and you only get 2 of those a game, so The only other option as well is the Tyrant buff, which is HP regen, but it's not the hugest of durations. Wasteland Mackie. We probably don't get anything for that, to be honest, because easier. Yeah, see, he's removed his strike there. We're going to focus on getting Hank out here. I think he's... yeah, he is, he's there, he's down. I don't really want them to get the defense buff, though. They're probably going to get it. It's going to make them quite tanky. That was right on my head. So we are about... well, we've run out of armour now, so we're now in a bit of a situation, you know. Fucking beautiful animations again. Won't get those in Dead by Daylight. I've got to do it. I've got to squeeze it in one video. You just fucking don't, fellas. As much as I'm getting over my hatred of DbD recently with the new killer and everything, I've got to say it doesn't stop me from seeing fucking sense, which is what a lot of people can't seem to see, given the some of the comments I've had in the videos. We'll grab stage 3 here. Yeah. Because whenever I mention the argument about, you know, which game is better between, because obviously both games are asims, we're not going to use the fucking defense that, oh, none of the games aren't alike. It's like, well, yeah, they are, because they're asims. It's 4v1. Both games are 4v1s. When I'm saying that this game's better, I'm not talking about which game's dead or alive. I'm saying about the actual game that you can see on your fucking screen, you know? Because there are people who are genuinely getting defensive when they say this sort of thing, and it's just like, please use some common sense and just like see that this game is visually and animated far better than Dead by Daylight is. It's just objectively right as an opinion, you know? That's not me trying to force it on anybody either. There they are. I am stating a fact, is what I'm trying to say. Do you get that? Because she blindly jumped into it. That was a stupid fucking rock. I should have done that. It's going to be mags out though. Who's this? This is Val. I was about to say Hanky's out position, but fucking hell, she went miles away then. Do you get that? I was going to go for Hank there if she wasn't out positioned as much as she is, because she's massively... fuck's sake. Didn't get the spin around there. See, look at the lines, look at the subtitles, yeah? Hank just said, shield ain't reaching you over there, genius, right? That was a actual character response to Val being miles away from her team. Just passively, in the middle of the game. You don't get that shit in other games these days. You just don't. Thanks for the boost. There's so much attention to detail in this game, and yet, you know, people are getting genuinely surprised whenever DbD releases a new killer and it's got like 2 voice lines for the entirety of the match, and everybody's like, it's attention to detail, boys. It's attention to detail. You know? This killer referenced a piece of lore in like 3 to 4 words maximum. Attention to detail. And obviously from my perspective as somebody who's lost this game as his favourite game of literally all time, because I play it on a day-to-day basis, it both pisses me off and hurts to see that standards have slipped so fucking far that that is something you get hyped over. I'm not saying you shouldn't get hyped over your favourite game, it's just that it's clear as day to me, obviously, for fuck's sake, that this game is just... aesthetically, it's better than Dead by Daylight in every way. But, you know, That's what I'm talking about at the beginning when I say it doesn't matter if it's dead. It's just the fact, it's a literal fact that it just looks and plays better. We are going to go for 12 volt here. That doesn't mean you should not enjoy Dead by Daylight, because I enjoy Dead by Daylight in small doses. It's just that we did actually have better here. Just because Michael Myers can't be evolved into stage 3 here doesn't mean it's not worth the, you know, the effort and the time. We should be getting that now. Good. Need to find Daisy. There she is. Shit, they actually got another wave. We do get some... no we don't. We get one. So I was going to get some quick armour down here, because I don't know who's actually coming back. We do get poison hits. Just going to cement a little bit more damage in there. I really don't want climb speed. There we go. But fucking literally everybody's back. Okay. Might have needed to get more armor than actually thinking about it. Bollocks, that's the beam and the special ability. Right, we need to get Hank. Is it DOT'd? Yes it is. Just gonna go snag a little bit of armor there, but I think Torvald is the last one. I know he's not. Yeah, we need to go for... Just gonna get Daisy out there. She's trying to do a runner at the present moment. It's gonna be the insta heal, but it's not gonna mean anything there. But you know, I know there's some people out there with sense, you know, common sense I'm talking about, where you can see what I'm talking about when I say the comparisons between this and Dead by Daylight in terms of its gameplay. How actually action-packed and everything this is. In Dead by Daylight right now, you'd be running around a fucking circle, you know? Using an ability that's like usually a single hit ability and that kind of thing, you know? With very, very two-dimensional, in comparison, gameplay to Evolve. But again, that is not me trying to blindly hate on Dead by Daylight, it is just me making a observation with a lot of fucking evidence. Because as I say, I play both games, and for all intents and purposes, I do enjoy both games. You get that? We'll just take the opportunity there and say that this is bots, by the way. You're not seeing real players here either. This is also a guy with 8 years on Goliath playing against them as well, so if it looks a bit stompy, that's probably why. It's mostly just because it's bots. But multiplayer is not something that's particularly readily available anymore, so, you know, there you go, that's going to be it. Fun as fuck from start to finish, ladies and gentlemen, and this will be the positive side of my commentary you get. I would love to do commentary like this whilst playing Dead by Daylight, but the game gives me very, very little incentive and very, very little moments or experiences to actually do that. So when I start going on my rants in these videos, like that video that took off in the algorithm and everybody came in droves, fucking whining and complaining saying I was bad, when, for, well, for all intents and purposes, I do enjoy both games. So when I start going on my rants in these videos, like that video that took off in the algorithm and everybody came in droves, fucking whining and complaining saying I was bad, when, for, well, for all intents and purposes, I do enjoy both games. there was actually just very clear evidence of consistently shit game design being displayed on your screen, we just sort of turtled up, buried our heads in the sand and said, oh no, you're just bad, because that's usually what happens in the community for Dead by Daylight. Backseat gaming is a very common trope, but I would love to be like doing commentary like this in Dead by Daylight, but as I say, there's very little room for it, because it's needlessly frustrating at a higher MMR. So that'll be that. A little brief explanation in terms of, you know, what's been going on the DbD side of my content at the moment. Because as I say, I've started doing videos where I just don't start criticising the game because people can't fucking handle it, from what I've seen. Based on the reaction I got when something did actually take off, you know, it did get a bit of an algorithm hit, so it was displayed a bit to the world, and fucking hell, dude, there are some fucking soft-skinned people out there, I'll tell you that right now, who can't understand criticism. And, you know, I mean, my voice doesn't do me any favours, I'll put that aside and acknowledge that. Like, my voice is quite deadpan and it's quite aggressive when I'm actually going at it, you know, that kind of thing, but it's fucking feedback, you know? It's somebody who isn't constantly enjoying the game, lo and behold, which is a trait that a lot of the streamers have with that game, and I've spoken a piece on it already. I do consider that to be a negative. There is, believe it or not, there is such a thing as too much positivity in terms of feedback and things like that with the game, because as long as you keep praising shit gameplay, like the video that I made, because some streamers literally just sit through that shit and smile. I don't know how they fucking do it, but you're basically telling everybody else and behaviour themselves that that's okay, and that gameplay is fun, you know? And it's like, what the fuck? You know, it's blatantly unenjoyable and just boring. Yet I'm the bad guy for pointing it out. And that's what makes me laugh, and that's why I made a video taking the piss out of all these people who came to the channel that time by doing the burying my head in the sand video. And I'll probably do more of them, to be honest, because they're still fucking commenting now, so I have a feeling that video is at like 10,000 views or something at the moment. I haven't checked it, but yeah, it's just so, it's fucking weird, mate. I mean, the DbD community's always been toxic and just backseat gaming all around. You know, if you say anything that's against survivors, you're just bad at the game. There's no logical thought process or anything, you know, that would state otherwise that they actually know what they're talking about. But as I say, there you go. We're going to leave it in the air anyway. It is what it is. It exists. As far as I'm concerned, I stirred the rabble, so clearly it was a point that struck home, and I do believe that would indicate to me that I was actually right in that particular instance, because, you know, truth hurts. But, you know, this is an Evolve video, so we won't go too deep into this. I will just reiterate at the end of that, just as a, you know, after twisting the knife there and sounding a bit like a cunt, I would love to play DbD and praise it, but I need to be given things to praise whilst I'm playing it. You're sort of seeing it at the moment with the new killer, with the unknown, because I am actually enjoying that killer, and I am praising it whilst I'm playing. You will see that. I am just a very, very honest person. I don't hide things when I play my games. I'm not using it as a fucking badge of honour or anything like that. It is just genuine. I'm like that in the real world. I just speak my mind constantly. I don't have a filter. I don't big things up. I don't fake things in my commentary. If something is shit, I am going to fucking tell you it is. Alright? I did it with TCM when I was playing TCM as well, because that game's fucking dog shit. It really is. And yeah, now we've got it with DbD as well. But there are and there will be other instances like that. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to watch my videos, then you're going to have to get used to it. If you don't want to listen to it, don't fucking watch my videos. It's as simple as that. So there you go. I will hopefully see you for the next one anyway, for Evolve content. This isn't a DbD video, I just want to get it out there, because this is usually where most of my people on my channel view my stuff anyway, so see you on the next one, eh? Bye.